Hello, traders. It is Tuesday, and that means Matt and Jacey are coming at you from Empire Algorithmic Trading to bring you your daily dose of VWAP Vision's Stock Talk.
It's where the volume weighted average price helps us make sense of the market, Matt. So let's get right to it. It's time for a little stock talk.
Stock and talking.
Talking some stock.
All right, buddy. Happy Tuesday. So let's dive into it. Let's not waste any time. What happened in the markets today?
Started off a little strong, ran into resistance right at the VWAP, and then just turned south the rest of the day. So S&P 500 closed down 0.5%. Nasdaq Composite closed down 0.6%. The small caps actually rallied, which is a pretty bold. I'm pretty happy about that. Of course, it ran into resistance, so it could just be the final run up to resistance before it sells off again. But pretty surprising. Of course, we've been talking about this. We need the small caps to live above their VWAP, and they're the closest of the group. Mid caps not even close to their VWAP or any of their other moving averages, down just a touch. And then bonds held firm today. Nice lick from bonds there. But all in all, kind of what you expect. A little bit of morning strength gives way to afternoon weakness. What you would expect, I should say, in a market under distribution.
All right. Well, that is the quick overall breakdown of the markets. Coming up next, we always like to talk about some of the big movers of the day. Most of these movers have been brought to us by our algorithmic daily buy and sell signals, which you can get access to over at our Patreon. Patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading gives you access to those daily buy sell signals. We do some educational videos telling you how we use those signals in our trading strategies, and also just a cool group of traders. Again, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading.
That's right, Matt. And so let's just take a look. It was an interesting day, right? Symbiotic continues to roll.
Whoa.
It found support, just ran right along the 10-day moving average, bounced off the 20-day. It was up 11.7% today. Its original buy price was at, let's see, where is it at? 37.25 is currently at 63.21. Heck of a move from Symbiotic. Oklo, which shook me out the day after its breakout, it rallied up 10% today. Very nice look from Oklo there. It's just I don't even like looking at that one. That one breaks my heart a little bit. Palantir Technologies, I'm still holding
Wow.
shares in this one, so that's all right. Up 7.8%. Nice strong gap up. It's interesting. Either stocks are getting just absolutely crushed, and it's like this almost every earnings season, right? They either get rewarded very nicely, like Palantir did, or they get absolutely crushed. And then, as you would expect, the gold stocks, as you would expect for a red zone, I should say, the gold stocks just continue to roll. AU was up 6%. Kinross was up over 5%. A lot of the gold stocks really made some pretty significant moves. On the downside, just some brutal earnings. We talked about the split between the S&P and the small caps. Good earnings, Palantir up 7.8%. Bad earnings, Palomar down 14.6%. HIMS down 12.3%.
Wow.
Oddity got crushed down 22%. I was actually looking at this one yesterday. I'm like, this thing is basing out again. It has a potential double bottom shakeout. If it reports good earnings, this could make a nice move, and it made a nice move in the other direction. So I'm glad I sold my shares at $73. It was a brutal loss from 75.98 down to 73, but I'm glad I sold them at 73 and not holding them at 57 today. So
No kidding.
as always, follow your sell rules. But it's an interesting market, right? Like the strong ones are still maintaining their strength, but stocks are starting to roll over left and right. So just kind of a hard overall environment, which is why we're just following the sell rules. We aren't doing any buying. And stocks that are holding their 10 days, they're living above their VWAPs, they're making new highs. Those are the ones we're continuing to hold. Anything that's breaking down, like I sold my position in HIMS today, for example, but I'm still holding my Palantir position. So you can see there's two different looks there, right? HIMS was having some struggle. It gave up its potential breakout. Palantir is continuing to ride those averages and just showing some strength. Same thing with Reddit too, right? Reddit was another one. I just lightened the low just simply because I was worried about any exposure going into earnings, but that one's worked out quite well. So It's a buyer beware kind of market, man. And until this thing starts living above the VWAP, we're just going to continue to be watchers.
Absolutely. That's what we do in the red zone is be extra cautious and follow those sell rules. Get out while the getting's good and be more cautious when you're looking to get into a position. So that is it for us today here at Empire Algorithmic Trading and for our VWAP Vision Stock Talk. Thank you so much for listening on Spotify, watching on YouTube. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and please rate and review us there. It helps us bump up in ratings. You can follow us on socials, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky X. We do some really kind of fun little freebie giveaways and trader tips on those. So make sure to follow along. If you want to know more about who we are and what we do, check out our website, VWAPvision.com, VWAPvision.com. And as always, if you want access to our algorithmic daily buy and sell signals, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. And again, we give some really fun little educational videos, and we also do just have some access to our other traders who are in there with you. Say hi, knock us down, tell us what you don't like, tell us what you do like. We love the interaction. Again, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. And Jace, until Arrow Review, happy trading or not trading, buddy.
Right on, man. We'll see you during your review. Happy watching, friend. We'll see you soon.
See ya.